Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today video we're going to talk about the middle split. Some people call it side split, Russian split, Chinese split, and we have to kind of first establish to see which one is, it's obviously when the legs go sideways. Some people call it middle split, side split, Russian, it doesn't matter as long as we know for which split we are talking about. So many years I've been teaching flexibility, and I have asked many questions about so-called middle split, if it's possible to be achieved, and everything related to it. So here today videos we're gonna talk a little bit about it and answer a few questions, and then by the end, if you have any question, you can post it, or you can send me an email or private message in Facebook, and I'll put it there in the description, so all the information. Anyway, how difficult is to achieve the side split? It's a pretty damn difficult according to me, but not impossible. So it takes long time, dedication from majority of the population. Some people are naturally flexible and they just do it. You should never compare yourself with somebody else because we're all different. I always say in my classes the same thing: do not compare yourselves. Sometimes you see in a class somebody is very low, some people are high there in the split, and they say, oh, but why? Don't bother about that. Everybody's unique. As long as you have patience and consistency, you will be able to make it. But consistency and patience are important. Some people have the consistency, but they don't have the patience. You need both of them. So once you know that it's possible, then you have to just dedicate to yourself. If you want, you don't have to, but if you're a dancer or martial artist or any athlete that you need it, you have to put the effort as everything. So how to achieve it? Is there any miracle or something? Not really. What you have to have is a good system. A system that is probably between 45 minutes and 1 hour. And what I mean system is not just to put a few exercises and do them all the time, kind of like that, and just randomly, and the next day you do something different, and has to be specifically designed systems that it works. And the reason, because I'm telling you, because with my brother we develop systems for different parts of the body, the side split, front split and stuff, and we tried them for 6 months to a year in order to see if that system is gonna work. Some people open the splits and they train every single day. You get so sore in a week that then you see something wrong. Yeah, so you need a system, first thing. Then how many times per week? Once. Just the system that 100% you stretch it once a week. Pick a day. The best is to be the same day and the same schedule if possible, but it's once per week. Why is that? Is because you need to let these muscles and tendons to rest. The same way, if you go to the gym, you don't do legs every single day like a heavy push. You have, you do upper body, biceps, triceps, and you alternate them. For flexibility, is the same. The muscle need to rest. How long is gonna take? That question cannot be answered with one number. Everybody's different. Everybody has different dedication, different patience, climate, and everything. So took me years and 7 months, 1 year, 7 months, but that doesn't mean that it's gonna take you so long. It's because I did it in the wrong way a long time ago, not even had some simple system, and I pushed too hard. It's not recommended in this way because it's so painful. I used to stretch every single day. It's painful, like soreness. Not recommended in that way, and you can injure yourself for sure. So anyway, system, patience, consistent systems once per week. Now, if you're gonna ask me what can do the next day, Well, that's why in my training, my brother's training, when we teach one system per day, but different area of the body. If it's today side split, tomorrow can be back bend, then forward bend, then joints and front split, and we have system for 7 days. You're still working. You might touch the area of the hips, but it's like a secondary part. And that way, the body becomes like and becomes like in a balance. Because if you stretch only one side, you're gonna feel it can take out of balance. It's like the wheels of the cars. All the tires are balanced in order not to get wasted. The same is the body. If you stretch only one thing, the other thing you don't even touch, it's not the best way. But you do according to your possibility. I'm just saying you what from our experience is the best way to do it. Obviously we said that everybody can do it. Some supplements people ask. Well, I mean, if you depends if you do any supplements, like simply I will not suggest you to do like herbs and stuff like that. You can, it's good to have the body flushed, clean, in your internal purification. So whatever way you have, it's okay. But the bottom line is that you need to be consistent and stretch every week, once a week. And the best, if you have more systems to do it every single day, is the best. Now, sometimes have a question. Oh, but I have been doing the side split, whatever split for many years and I never did it. Well, first I asked the questions that we just covered and always find the mistake. You obviously can post your questions, what you want to know, because I'll not be able to cover everything in this video, and I don't like to keep the videos too long because it is too boring to listen everything. I just want to keep it short. Sometimes, let's say you are consistent every week and you have the systems, and you see that you don't progress, right? Maybe you encounter such a situation. What I can tell you is not to worry. It's why? It's because the body needs time to adjust to the current level. For example, when I tell you this, not because I read it somewhere, I experienced it for my own. When I was in a 4 yoga blocks over split, and that's extreme, right? It took me 2 years to adjust to go more. During these 2 years, I couldn't pass even half an inch or 1 centimeter, whatever. And then after 2 years, you see how the body goes like a 4.5, 5, so on. It went up just 2 years. Again, this is because it's in such a situation, conditions, it doesn't mean that it's gonna take you 2 years from let's say if you measure in the back between the heel and you are 60 inches or 50 inches or I don't know how many, 1.5 meters or something, and they say, oh my god, I'm in the same measurement for so long. It's okay, as long as you get to the measurement. In our classes, we usually measure them from the half of the heel to the other half of the heel, and then keep a track on it. Just don't worry about it. Forget about the number. Just once in a while measure it. So sometimes you're gonna feel that you're not in the mood to stretch that day. Well, what? It's okay. You can skip. But I'll suggest you something else. Do just a few exercises. Just a few butterflies, something open, just to show that you didn't forget about it. Not because if you stop, you will go back. Sometimes you're gonna be so sore and you're gonna say, oh, I never will get my measurement, but you go more. Or sometimes you feel that you are flexible and you barely can get to that measurement. The muscles are funny, so you should ignore all these signs. Just the most important thing is to be consistent to the training and be patient. Don't ask when, how, all these things, and obviously you always can send me a question or ask me, and I'll make a video, do demonstration if I have to. So for the specific exercise, if you don't know how to do it, I can demonstrate and tell you the benefits, this and that. So it's just I'll be happy to help you with that. So what else? I mean, this is just a very simple 10 minutes video so far. But if you like it, you can subscribe, and that way when I upload a new video, you'll be notified. Ask me questions for if you want, if you would like to, under the comments, or I will leave my information in the description. I'll be happy to make another video, demonstrations, or explain to you anything. There's gonna be more videos about different flexibility, and we're gonna cover also some in the future, some breathing, how important is breathing. We can cover some the diet, the nutrition, maybe just basic ones, and much more relaxation. We can talk about yoga if you want. I've been practicing yoga as well for many years. Not only the flexibility part. I'm teaching the flexibility, but I do much more than that. So please post your questions. I'll be happy to do it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.